She said, "My ex will be at Thanksgiving dinner. Stay calm about it." I nodded. Sure. What she didn't know? I invited her ex's new girlfriend too. The dinner turned into chaos nobody in the family will ever forget. I'm 35, and I've been with my girlfriend Emma for about 10 months now. We met through mutual friends at a barbecue last January, hit it off immediately, and things moved pretty fast. She's 33, works in graphic design, and up until 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, I thought we had something solid. No major red flags, normal couple stuff, weekends together, talking about maybe moving in together next year, meeting each other's families. Her parents live about an hour away, and when she invited me to Thanksgiving with them, I said yes without thinking twice. Then came the conversation that changed everything. We were at her apartment on a Tuesday night, watching something forgettable on Netflix, when she muted the TV and turned to me with this practiced, casual expression that immediately put me on alert. "So, I need to tell you something about Thursday," she said. "Okay? My ex is going to be there. At dinner. Ryan. He's still close with my family, especially my brother, and my mom insists on inviting him every year. It's not a big deal, it's been over between us for like 3 years. But I wanted to give you a heads up so you don't feel blindsided." I sat there processing that. Your ex. At Thanksgiving. With us. I know it sounds weird, but it's totally platonic now. He's like family to them. My brother and him are best friends. They hang out all the time. It would cause this huge thing if he wasn't invited. And you're just telling me this now? 2 days before? She shrugged. I didn't think it would be a big deal. You're secure, right? You're not going to be weird about it? That phrase, "you're not going to be weird about it," sat in my chest like a stone. It's one of those things people say when they're already planning to make you look like the bad guy if you have a completely reasonable reaction. "How long were you together?" I asked. 5 years. But that's ancient history. 5 years is a long time, Em. Yeah, and it ended 3 years ago. We're both over it. I need you to stay calm about this, okay? My family's going to be watching how you handle it, and I don't want drama. I nodded slowly. Sure, I'll stay calm. She smiled, kissed my cheek, turned the TV back on. I spent the rest of the night on my phone, doing what any reasonable person would do. I looked Ryan up on social media. Ryan Torres, 34, worked in construction management, lots of photos with Emma's brother Mark, fishing trips, football games, bars. I scrolled back 3 years and found what I was looking for. Tons of couple photos with Emma. They looked happy, really happy. Beach vacations, Christmas mornings, her in his arms at weddings. The kind of relationship that doesn't just end cleanly. Then I found something interesting. Recent photos from about 4 months ago. Ryan with a blonde woman named Stephanie. Couple photos. My better half captions. Comments from friends saying, "So happy for you guys," and "Finally found the one." I screenshotted everything and sat there thinking. The next morning, I created a burner Instagram account and messaged Stephanie. Kept it simple and honest. "Hi, this is going to sound strange, but I'm dating Ryan's ex-girlfriend Emma. She just told me Ryan will be at her family's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'm getting some weird vibes about it. I thought you might want to know he's spending the holiday with his ex and her family. If you want to talk, I'm happy to share what I know." She responded within an hour. Wait, what? He told me he was having Thanksgiving with his best friend's family. He didn't mention Emma would be there. We messaged back and forth. Stephanie had been dating Ryan for 5 months. He'd told her all about Mark being his best friend, but had been really vague about the family connection. She'd never met Emma. Didn't even know Emma would be at this dinner. "That's really weird," she wrote. "Why wouldn't he mention that? Honestly, I think there's still something there. Between them. Do you think they're cheating? I don't know. But I think tomorrow's dinner is going to be really telling." Then I took a shot. "You should come." "To Thanksgiving? Are you insane?" "I'm serious. Emma's family doesn't know about you, right? So show up as Ryan's girlfriend. If everything's innocent like they both claim, it shouldn't be a problem. There was a long pause. Then, you know what? Screw it. Send me the address. I gave her Emma's parents' address and told her to arrive around 1 p.m., right when dinner would be starting. Then I put my phone away and went about my day like nothing had happened. Update 1 Thanksgiving Day. Emma picked me up at noon. She was chatty and nervous, kept adjusting her hair in the mirror, changed her outfit twice. I stayed quiet, just nodded along, let her think I was going to be the calm, secure boyfriend she'd asked for. We got to her parents' house at 12:30. Nice suburban place, decorations up. Her mom answered the door with a huge hug for Emma and a warm but evaluating smile for me. Her dad shook my hand firmly, asked what I did for work, the usual dad stuff. Mark was in the living room with Ryan. Ryan stood when we came in, tall guy, good-looking in that rugged way some women love, confident handshake. Hey man, you must be the new boyfriend. I'm Ryan. Yeah, I've heard about you, I said with a smile. Emma shot me a look, but stayed quiet. We all settled into the awkward small talk phase. Ryan sat in the armchair closest to Emma. Not next to her on the couch where I was, but close enough that they could easily talk. Mark was oblivious, going on about some fishing trip he and Ryan had planned for next month. Emma's mom brought out appetizers. Everyone was drinking wine except me. I wanted to stay sharp. Ryan kept looking at Emma when she laughed. Not quick glances, long looks, the kind where you're remembering something. At one point, Emma's mom said, "Emma, honey, remember that Thanksgiving when you and Ryan deep-fried a turkey in the backyard and nearly set the fence on fire?" Everyone laughed. Emma blushed. "Oh my God, Mom, that was one time." "You two were always getting into trouble together," her dad added fondly. I smiled and sipped my water. Checked my phone. Stephanie had texted, "I'm 5 minutes away. I'm actually doing this. If this goes bad, I'm blaming you." "Fair enough," I replied. At exactly 1:04 p.m., the doorbell rang. Emma's mom looked confused. "Are we expecting someone else?" Mark shook his head. Her dad got up to answer it. I watched Ryan's face carefully. We heard Stephanie's voice from the front door. "Hi! I'm so sorry to just show up, but I'm Ryan's girlfriend and he mentioned he'd be here for Thanksgiving, and I wanted to surprise him and finally meet everyone." The living room went dead silent. Ryan's face drained of color. Emma sat up straight, looked at him, then at me. Her mom came back into the living room with Stephanie, who was holding a pie and wearing a bright smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. "Ryan?" Stephanie said sweetly. "Surprise!" "Steph, what are you doing here? Meeting your best friend's family. You talk about Mark all the time, and I thought it would be nice to finally put faces to names." She looked around the room. Her eyes landed on Emma. "You must be Mark's sister." "I've heard so much about this family." Emma stood up slowly. "Ryan has a girlfriend." 5 months now?" Stephanie said, still smiling. "Has he not mentioned me?" Ryan stood too. "Steph, you should have called first." "Why?" "You said you'd be here. I wanted to surprise you." She looked at Emma's parents. "I'm so sorry if this is awkward. Ryan just talks about how close he is with this family, and I've been dying to meet everyone." Emma's mom looked at Ryan. "You didn't tell us you were seeing someone." "It's still pretty new," Ryan said weakly. 5 months isn't that new, babe," Stephanie said. The tension in her voice was starting to show through the smile. Emma turned to me. Her eyes were sharp. "Did you know about this? About Ryan having a girlfriend?" "Yeah, I saw it on his Instagram." "And you didn't think to mention it?" "You said he was totally platonic and over you. I figured his relationship status didn't matter." Mark, who'd been silent this whole time, finally spoke up. "Ryan, dude, what the hell? Why didn't you tell us about Stephanie?" "I was going to. It never came up. Never came up? Stephanie's voice went up an octave. We've been together for 5 months, Ryan. You've been to how many dinners with this family and never mentioned me once? You're making this into a bigger thing than it is. Am I? Because I'm starting to wonder why your ex-girlfriend is here and I'm the surprise. Emma cut in. I'm not his ex in a weird way. We're all friends. He's close with my family. Stephanie looked at her. Really looked at her. Right. And does your boyfriend know that Ryan still has photos of you two on his phone? The room went completely silent. What? Emma said. Ryan's face confirmed it before he could speak. Stephanie pulled out her phone. I saw them last week. In a hidden album, hundreds of photos, beach trips, holidays, you in his shirt making breakfast, real platonic stuff. Emma turned to Ryan. You still have our photos? I just never deleted them. In a hidden album? It's not like that, Don't call me that, Emma said sharply. Her mother stood up. Okay, I think maybe we need to… No, Emma interrupted. Ryan, do you still have feelings for me? He didn't answer immediately. That was answer enough. Emma looked at me. You knew this would happen. You invited her here. I thought she deserved to know her boyfriend was spending Thanksgiving with his ex. Seemed fair. This is insane, Emma said. You sabotaged Thanksgiving because you were insecure? I wasn't insecure. I was right. Update 2. The dinner never happened. Emma's mom tried to salvage things by suggesting everyone calm down and just eat, but it was too far gone. Stephanie left crying. Ryan followed her out, tried to explain, but we could hear her yelling at him in the driveway about lies and Emma. Mark looked at his parents. Did you guys know Ryan still had feelings for Emma? Her dad sighed heavily. We suspected, but it wasn't our place to say anything. Jesus Christ, Dad. He's been coming to family dinners for 3 years, and you let Emma think it was all fine. She seemed happy that you two stayed friends, her mom said defensively. Emma sat down hard on the couch. I need everyone to shut up for a second. Everyone shut up. She looked at me. How did you know where they lived? How did you get her here? I messaged her on Instagram. Told her the situation. She deserved to know. You went behind my back. You went behind mine first. You told me 2 days before Thanksgiving that your ex would be here. You made it sound totally innocent when clearly it wasn't. It was innocent from my side. Was it? Because your whole family knows he still loves you, and you never thought that was worth mentioning? She opened her mouth, closed it, looked at her parents. You knew? Her mom nodded reluctantly. Honey, the way he looks at you, it's obvious. And nobody thought to tell me? What, you all just thought it was sweet or something? Mark spoke quietly. I told Ryan to move on, multiple times. He said he was trying. Emma put her face in her hands. This is a nightmare. I stood up. I'm going to head out. I'll call an Uber. Wait, Emma said. Just wait. For what? You're mad at me for exposing what was clearly a problem. Your ex is in love with you. Your family knew. You brought me here like a prop to prove you'd moved on. I'm not interested in being part of this mess. Her dad cleared his throat. Son, maybe you could… With respect, sir, I don't think there's anything to save here. Your daughter prioritized her ex's feelings over mine, and now we all know why. I left. Got an Uber. Went home. Blocked Emma's number for the rest of the day because she called me 14 times. Update 3, I unblocked her Friday morning. She'd left voicemails. Most were angry, calling me manipulative, saying I'd ruined her family's Thanksgiving, accusing me of being jealous and controlling. But the last one, left at 2 a.m., was different. I talked to Ryan. After everyone left. He admitted he's never gotten over me. He said he's been waiting for me to realize we should get back together. My brother knew. My parents knew. They all just thought. I don't know what they thought. That I'd eventually see it and fall back into his arms or something. And the worst part is, I didn't see it. I genuinely thought we were just friends. I thought inviting you to Thanksgiving with him there was normal. I'm so stupid. You're probably not going to forgive me, and I don't blame you. I'm sorry. You were right. About all of it. I didn't call her back immediately. Spent Friday alone, ordered takeout, tried to process the whole thing. Stephanie messaged me on Instagram. Thank you for telling me. Ryan and I broke up last night. He admitted he's still in love with Emma and has been the whole time we've been together. I feel like an idiot, but at least I know now. I hope you're doing okay. I'm all right, I wrote back. You deserve better than being someone's second choice. So do you. Saturday afternoon, Emma showed up at my apartment. I almost didn't let her in, but she looked genuinely wrecked. No makeup, hair in a messy bun, eyes red. Can we talk? She asked. I let her in. We sat on opposite ends of my couch. I told Ryan he can't come to family events anymore, she started. My mom fought me on it, said he's been part of the family so long, but I told her it's not fair to him or to anyone I date. Mark's pissed at me, but he'll get over it. Okay. And I'm sorry. Really sorry. You were right to bring Stephanie. I was so focused on keeping the peace with my family that I didn't see how unfair I was being to you. Expecting you to just smile and deal with my ex hanging around because it was easier than confronting the truth. Which is that I liked having Ryan around because it was comfortable. I didn't have feelings for him anymore, but I liked knowing he still cared. It was validating or something. I don't know. It was selfish. I nodded. Yeah, it was. Can you forgive me? I thought about it for a while. She waited, didn't push. I don't think so, I finally said. Not because you're a bad person, but because your whole family was in on this thing where they prioritized Ryan's feelings over mine before they even met me. That's not something I want to walk back into. Even if Ryan's gone now, that dynamic is still there. She nodded slowly. I understand. For what it's worth, I hope you figure things out. But I can't be part of it. She left, didn't argue, didn't cry, just left. Final update. It's been 6 weeks. Emma and I haven't spoken since that conversation. I heard through a mutual friend that Ryan moved to a different state for a job. Stephanie and I are actually friends now. We got coffee a couple times, bonded over the absurdity of the whole situation. She's dating someone new already, seems happy. Mark apparently ripped into his parents and Emma after everything settled, told them they'd created a toxic situation by letting Ryan hang around, hoping Emma would take him back. From what I understand, there's been a lot of family therapy conversations happening. Emma deleted most of her social media posts with Ryan in them. Posted something vague about setting boundaries and choosing yourself. Got about 300 supportive comments from people who have no idea what actually happened. I'm doing okay. Dating feels exhausting right now, so I'm taking a break, focusing on work, seeing friends, normal stuff. My Thanksgiving this year is going to be quiet, just me and some friends doing a low-key dinner at someone's apartment. No exes, no drama, no secret girlfriend invitations necessary. The whole thing taught me that sometimes the red flags aren't what people do, it's what they expect you to tolerate. Emma wanted me to smile through Thanksgiving dinner with her ex who was openly in love with her, and she framed it as me needing to be secure and mature. That's not security. That's being a doormat. I'm glad I invited Stephanie, not because I wanted chaos, but because everyone deserved to know the truth. Stephanie deserved to know Ryan wasn't over his ex. Emma deserved to know Ryan was still pining for her. And I deserved to not be the clueless new boyfriend at a dinner table full of people keeping secrets. Sometimes you have to create the chaos to clear the air. Best worst Thanksgiving I ever had.